As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned.
That's the Delano's difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Do you remember the corner pharmacy? I sure do, where the pharmacist knows you by name and can handle all your pharmaceutical needs. Locally owned, community friendly, located at the Pierpont Landing off Old Cheat Road beside Mid-Atlantic Market, right on the corner. With a convenient drive-through, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pierpont Landing Pharmacy, 7000 Mid-Atlantic Drive, Morgantown.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned.
That's
the
the
Delano's
Delano's
difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Do you remember the corner pharmacy? I sure do, where the pharmacist knows you by name and can handle all your pharmaceutical needs. Locally owned, community friendly, located at the Pierpont Landing off Old Cheat Road beside Mid-Atlantic Market, right on the corner. With a convenient drive-through, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pierpont Landing Pharmacy, 7000 Mid-Atlantic Drive, Morgantown.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Capitol for tonight's regional playoff matchup between the Jefferson Cougars and the Preston Knights. Would you please stand and remove your hat for the national anthem? Then now, let's meet the starter for the visiting Jefferson Cougars. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Cameron Sampson. Also starting at guard, a junior, number 2, Kendall Picker. Starting forward, a junior, number 3, Lily Demerit. Starting at guard, a junior, number 5, Hannah Bishop. And starting at guard, junior, number 14, Taylor Adams. And now for the Knights. Coming off the bench tonight, a guard, a sophomore from South Preston, number 0, Reagan Jennings. Junior from Central Preston, number 1, Allie Teets. Guard, a junior from South Preston, number 5, Jaden Piper. Forward, a freshman from Central Preston, number 15, Macy Thomas. Guard, a freshman from Brewston, number 24, Layla Bollinger. Guard, a junior from Central Preston, number 30, Maya Townsend. Guard, a freshman from Central Preston, number 44, Aubrey Welch. Forward, a senior from Aurora, number 40. A senior from Roseburg, number 3, Vera Strausser. Forward, a senior from Central Preston, number 21, Jillian Pong. Forward, a senior from Brewston, number 25, Jade Parker. And now your starter. Bring it forward, a sophomore from East Preston, number 11, Tiori Felton. Junior from Central Preston, number 14, Sophie Zinn. Bring it forward, a senior from Brewston, number 2, Mila Watring. Guard, a senior from Central Preston, number 4, Cameron Matheny. From Central Preston, number 23, Bella Miller.
Underway here in Kingwood now as we've had opening ceremonies and the introduction of players. And now we get set on the floor of the castle one more time this season. And now it's win or go home. It's all the marbles. Preston, the number 8 seed, the home team, and Jefferson, the Cougars, taking on Our Lady Knights. They are the number 9 seed, and these teams come in focused and ready to play. Late season runs by both of them, and we'll get this one underway. Ball in the air controlled by Matheny for Preston, and Cameron Matheny dishes that ball, and immediately we get a tie-up and no, a takeaway. Battle for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Felton for the Lady Knights. And here come the Cougars. Just that quick, they turn the Knights over. Defensively getting stronger as the season goes on. Out at point, Cameron Sampson, number 1 there, distributing the ball. And the Cougars working it on the perimeter here right now, looking for something down inside, not afraid to take a perimeter shot, according to some of the film I've been able to see on their recent games. They're going to take their time here. This is not a team that is a 70-80 point scoring team. They like to keep that score boxed down a little bit, feel like they have a better chance if they control tempo and control the scoring by keeping their opponents in the dark a little bit as far as having an offensive opportunity. Ball tipped out on the baseline, so the Cougars will maintain possession here. 6:48 to go, first period action. And a shot that rings out there. And the Knights have trouble controlling it. Watering trying to control it down on the baseline there. At the end of that, I believe, got a hand on it, and it tipped out of bounds off her fingers. Out on the wing, Sampson continuing to work that ball on the perimeter, distribute it. And a kicked ball there. as Matheny sends that one out of bounds. And here come the Cougars. They've held this ball down on the visiting end of the floor here, down to our right, for over a minute now. Oh, another one that rims out. And again, big battle for the ball, and the Knights struggling to rebound. Felton down to the floor there, tying that one up. Possession arrow favoring the Cougars. So they're going to just keep it down here. They get it into Kendall Vickers. And now back on the floor again. It's Felton in the middle of that. Matheny down there as well battling. And the tie-up will now give Preston the ball with 6:07 on the clock. And the Knights have had but one trip to the other end so far. So you see what the Cougars will try to do here in controlling tempo, and they are pretty adept at it. Down to Felton and in traffic, and she took a little bit of a shot right there and went down. So give the foul to Bishop, number 5. Felton at the line gets the roll with the first one here. And she'll settle in. Second shot up. And Cougars will have it out of bounds. The Knights now with the slimmest of leads at 1-0. 5:52 on a turning first period clock. We thank you so much for tuning in here on Mountain Digital Hometown TV for this one. Regional action in the Castle. That's a historic moment here for Preston High to host a regional contest. Felton gathering in the rebound. That one high off the glass on the missed shot. Preston needs to settle in here. Watering gets it to Felton. Felton skips a pass across the lane. Zinn had it. Ball got tipped away. Last touched by one of the Cougars. Lady Knights back to work here offensively. Miller looked at that. Backed it back out now. Zinn in the corner, back out front. Watering will drive, double teamed. Miller, she's going to dish it. Matheny open in the corner. The three won't fall. Ball tied up as Felton went for it there, battling the Cougars down on the baseline. Possession arrow on the tie-up, favoring Jefferson. So they'll go back to work once again here. Oh, a tipped ball. Matheny high in the air, got that one into the back court, nearly got a steal. Jefferson, near miss. Matheny cleans up on the defensive glass there. Miller into the front court, and she'll turn, look for a little help. Gets it from Sophie Zinn out high here. Zinn on the point, crosses it to Watering. And in traffic, Matheny goes to the floor. And again, a tie-up, a held ball, Preston's ball by virtue of the possession arrow. Once again, Lady Knights struggling to get the offense going here. Needs something to happen, and that wasn't it. An air ball over the rim and very quickly down the other way, and it's Felton who hustles down. Good defense in the lane as she tips that one out of bounds before it could become an easy transition basket for the Cougars. All right, Jefferson yet to score here with 3:56 remaining in this first period, not for lack of trying. Here's a takeaway. Taori Felton with the quick hands there but the Knights throw it away going back down to the other end. Cougars from the perimeter. That one won't fall. Sampson with that shot. And here comes Watering into the front court now over the timeline. Needed some help. Got it from Matheny. Matheny in a trap there. And the Knights are going to turn it over. Jefferson's ball. Mia Rodriguez to inbound. And here they come. Back over the logo and into the front court on the offensive end here. Jefferson's had some good looks. Tough shooting right now in the early going for the Cougars. Clock winding down to the 3-minute mark here. And a shot high off the back iron, bounds around. And the Knights fail to gather that one up in the lane. Preston, 2:42 in which to work here in this first period. Watering, closer on that shot, but still a little strong, off the iron, going to be out of bounds.
Timeout, Jefferson.
And Jefferson wants a timeout to talk it over with 2:32 remaining here in first quarter action. We want to thank our fans so much for tuning in all season long, and especially tonight. Good crowd out here to cheer on the Lady Knights, and a good crowd over from Jefferson County. If you didn't make the drive over from the Eastern Panhandle, we hope you're tuned in watching here on Mountain Digital Hometown TV. Lady Knights break the huddle. Cougars taking some time to talk it over here, and the official signals them out. In play, deep in the corner and back out front. Now they get something going down in the paint there, intended for Rodriguez, and quickly defended there. The Knights got some help coming from the outside from Watering to the right, and that one tipped out of bounds, tipped away, and the Cougars reset the offense here. Jefferson still content with the pace here, content to work this ball. Looking for the shot they want. That one up, off. Draws some iron, and the Knights gather it up, get it to Sophie Zinn, and Zinn brings it into the front court. Nice pass down to Felton. She put that one up too strong, guarded on the play. Thought she was going to be more challenged than that. Put that one over the rim. Both of these teams struggling to score here in this first period. Minute 12 to go. And in traffic, Felton pries it away. Got it out of there to Matheny before it could be tied up. And the Lady Knights into the front court. Zinn dribbles right to left, and the ball tipped away. She intended to get that one to Matheny, and that guarded closely, gets knocked out of bounds. Less than a minute in this first period remaining. And Preston yet to unlock the offense. Cougars, same story here in the early going. Hard to the floor, contact, but no foul. Cougars take advantage of an open look, and Rodriguez going for the ball there, and she's going to be fouled.
21, Jillian Kahn. That's her first.
Jillian Kahn picks up her first personal, and that will be team foul number 1. And Rodriguez will be on the line here. So Jefferson, their first point on the board. Second shot up, a miss, gathered up down in the corner. And Cougars just keep this ball rotating here, looking for the last shot, but it's a takeaway. And Preston, time to work. Matheny on the run out, too strong with the layup. Cougars back the other way, have 6 seconds to work here as they get over the timeline. Shot up, shot off the mark, out of bounds. Last touched by Preston. 9/10 of a second remaining in first quarter action. So the Cougars have tied it up. Neither team able to do much in transition, and that shot comes late and short, and we get to the end of the first period of play. As we do so, we want to say thank you to the major sponsors that have helped bring you all the regular season contests for men's and women's basketball here at Preston High, as well as this game tonight. First on that list, Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, the Vandalia Health Network with the healthcare professionals to give you the health care you and your family need and deserve without leaving the county. Right here in Kingwood, Mon Health, Preston Memorial. And, of course, where would we be without our friends at Prodigy? Great, locally owned, locally operated, fiber-to-the-home service, growing, getting bigger and better every day. The customer service, second to none. And as they grow and get bigger, that doesn't change. Check out ProdigyWV.com today. Find the deal you need so you can go at the speed of light out there on the internet. And, of course, thanks to our friends at Shop and Save. Where would Preston County be without those friendly, smiling faces and the great deals that Shop and Save has for you and your family? Getting towards spring now, you'll need those cleaning supplies and things to get going and get outdoors and get the ranch cleaned up. Shop and Save has them and a whole lot more. Check them out today. Thanks to those sponsors and all the others, and you'll see more about them at halftime coming up. Right now, the Cougars with the ball to start second quarter action. And as the clock winds down to 7.5 minutes, they will get the ball up, the ball in. No. Yes. A 2-point basket. All right. Little mischief with the clock across the way, but they get it up on the big board correctly. And the Lady Knights come down, trailing now 3-1. Second chance opportunity. First look for Bella Miller, and that one off the mark, and Cougars coming back now, down now, leading 3-1. 7 minutes to go in first half action. And again, they're going to try to drive into the paint. Shot up short, Watering there to take it. Student section happy to be able to chant for something, and they're yelling air ball over there. Might have been an errant pass. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Off the heel, that shot by Miller from the wing doesn't go. Cougars pick up the pace in transition, come down, try a three of their own. Putback won't go. Watering rips that ball down. Gets it to Miller, and Miller Up over the timeline, the Knights. They skip it deep into the corner, Watering with it. Kahn with the deuce, and we're tied at 3. And we're getting a foul call here.
Foul on Preston, number 2, Mila Watson. That's her first.
Team foul number 1 in the quarter. Watering picks up her first personal. And the ball out to the Cougars, and Jefferson right back to work here. And they'll skip a pass to the far side, gets out of bounds, gets away over there right in front of the Knight bench. Felton back into the contest for Preston. Ball skipped away there and taken back by Matheny in the back court. Knights just having hard luck here from the perimeter, cannot get the open looks to fall. Zen gives it up, takes it back, dishes it down to Felton, who's drawing a lot of bodies on defense, and now they get it back into her. She gets a shot. And contact there, but a jump ball, says the official. Possession arrow Preston. So Lady Knight's going to have to reset. They come right back to Felton. This time she'll draw the foul. So that one goes to number 3, Lily Demerit. And the roster we were given, a little bit confusing here. We've been calling Miss Demerit Mia Rodriguez. Apologize for that. As Demerit draws the foul at the 5:02 mark. Felton on the line, settles in, puts that one up short, and it's Demerit with the rebound. All right, Jefferson working the rotation well. Skipped a long pass cross court. Near steal there. Cougars stick with it, retain possession of the ball. High bounce, won't go. Matheny with the rebound. Miller back to Matheny, back to Zen. Zen wide open on the perimeter. Bella Miller, and Miller, the first highlight of the evening for Preston, as she drains the 3. And that will bring a timeout as Jefferson wants to talk things over now, as Miller effectively doubled Preston's offensive output with that shot, made it a 6-3 lead with 4:02 remaining here in first half action. Well, they might have got off to a slow start, but it's a battle here in the castle. Number 8 versus number 9, Preston hosting a regional for the first time ever here on this floor. And whichever team comes out on top tonight gets the honor of traveling to Morgantown next to play the Mohicans. All right, 4:02 as the buzzer sounds, remaining in first half action. Low scoring affair here in the Castle. Part of that because Jefferson likes to control tempo, slow things up a little bit, work that ball just voraciously on the offensive end, and they'll inbound it here and go back to work. May pick up the pace a little bit now, but the Knights would love nothing more to get into a run and gun game. I think right now it would favor Preston. Matheny could have got called for a reach there, got away with it. No harm, no foul, says the official to himself. And here come the Cougars trying to get this ball down in the paint. High off the rim, and the putback will be up and good by Demerit. And Lily Demerit going to get back to the line here.
Team foul number 2.
So Demerit can get 3 the old-fashioned way here. Foul was on Watering, and in the paint, finally able to take that one down and turn up court with it was Miller. Matheny, she'll cross it back over Zen, and Matheny, a little back and forth out there on the right wing. Now they get it across to Watering, who skips it into the corner, and Miller heating it up from the other side here in the Castle. And now she's got 6, and the Knights are 9-5, 4-point leaders in this contest with 2:42 remaining in first half action. Rebound gathered in. Camden Matheny doing a good job on the defensive boards here in this second period. Here's a ball tipped, gathered in, and the run out, and the ball up and in for Sampson. Sampson scores the 2, and it's a 9-7 contest. Knights come back down the other way with the ball in Zen's hand. Top of the circle. Ball got loose for a moment from Felton. Gathered up. Knights got it back to her, and a reach in. And the foul on Demerit as Taori Felton turned to drive the lane. So Demerit picks up her second personal with 1:57 remaining in first half action. Foul on the floor. Knights get it in. Out between the circles is Matheny with it now. Zen. Macy Thomas into the contest for Preston. Tangled a little bit down there with the footwork down on the baseline. Stepped on the line. Turnover by Preston. And back the other way. A 3-point shot up and good by Kendall Vickers. Makes it a 10-9, 1-point advantage here. And the ball going the other way. 1:22 on the first half clock. Second quarter action has seen these teams pick up the pace a little bit, pick up the scoring somewhat. Right now, the Cougars struggle with it, trying to get an entry pass. Can't control the ball down there on the floor in front of the home crowd. They turn it over, and Zen gets it in to Camden Matheny. Camden will bring it up over the big logo. Go to work between the circles here. And another takeaway. Miller guards closely, stops the run out. Felton came out of the stack with the ball there. But let's see what the official says.
Cameron Sampson.
Give the foul to Sampson.
Number 3.
Team foul number 3, Sampson's first personal. And the Lady Knights have 48 and a half seconds in which to work. And as they set the inbound, the Cougars going to apply some on-ball pressure here with 48 to go before the half. They've got a 10-9 advantage. They want to keep it or add to it. Don't want to let the Knights get loose here for anything easy. Preston has faced pressure like this before. Trying to work the ball up, need to get it across the timeline. Miller gets it to Matheny. Camden drives, puts it off the glass, up and good, and draws the foul. Foul on number 5, Bishop, and with Matheny at the line, the Knights leading by 1. And she tries to add to it. Can't. Felton comes out of there with the ball. And Felton will be fouled. And that one Felton, first one, off the front of the iron. As Kahn comes back into the Knights lineup here. And Taori Felton settles in for the second of 2 free throws. Struggling at the line a little bit tonight. Felton usually about a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Has been having a little difficulty when she's gotten to the line here. Cougars with the clock winding at 18 seconds. Shot up, shot off the heel there. Would not fall. Miller steps back, rocks her third 3 of the half, and the buzzer will sound. So we come to the end of one half of play, and the Preston Lady Knights have a 14-10 advantage over the number 9 Cougars from Jefferson. We'll take a break here for these, our sponsors, and be back with the start of second half action after these important messages.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned.
That's the Delano's difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Do you remember the corner pharmacy? I sure do, where the pharmacist knows you by name and can handle all your pharmaceutical needs. Locally owned, community friendly, located at the Pierpont Landing off Old Cheat Road beside Mid-Atlantic Market, right on the corner. With a convenient drive-through, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pierpont Landing Pharmacy, 7000 Mid-Atlantic Drive, Morgantown.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned.
That's the Delano's difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart.
Back in the castle, and the Cougars warming up down below, just finishing up. We're just about set for second half action here as the number 8 Lady Knights take on the Jefferson Cougars, who are the 9 seed in this northern Quad A region for the 2026 playoff run. And you can see the halftime clock there winding down inside 15 seconds. Lady Knights in the huddle here have got to find a way, if they want to take control of this contest, of getting some additional offense going. And they've got to generate some good looks. Really got to take good care of the ball. Cougars doing a nice job turning the Knights over on several occasions. They're struggling to score some too, trying to control the tempo, and the Cougars will have the ball to get things started here. And they like a more of a moderate tempo and feel that if they keep this this game at a low score, they've got a chance to pull it out at the end. Ball kicked away by Camden Matheny there, actively on defense. And Cougars go right back to work here, trying to advance that ball. And now they'll get a shot up. And shot made. Kendall Vickers. And she'll drain the 3 and make it a 14-13 one-point contest. Now Watering to Matheny in traffic. That one bounces. Felton with it, tried the putback, a little too far under, and that one off the basket structure, controlled by the Cougars. Preston forcing a turnover. Felton got the ball away clean. And the foul on Taylor Allen gives the Knights the ball in the backcourt here. Matheny back to Zen. And Camden Matheny sets for a shot, makes the shot. Camden with a three to get the scoring ignited a bit here for the Lady Knights. We come back down to the other end now. And in traffic, quick dribble, ball up and made. Good job right there as you watch Cameron Sampson get control there. Didn't turn that ball loose, didn't turn it over, didn't walk with it. Knights back down on the other end, battling mightily under the glass. And the held ball once again. These teams are battling over possession of the rock. Preston, by virtue of the arrow, got to get this one in. They do just in time. Matheny eyed that one, gave it back out front to Watering. They'll rotate it around again. Matheny to Zen, over to Watering, into Felton. Now Camden drives, wanted to dish it in the corner, intended down there for Bella Miller, and that pass a little wide, and Bella unable to reel it in down there, chases it out of bounds. So Knights leading 17-15. Here come the Cougars trying to do something about that real quick here. They can get an open look down inside. They'll take it. They've got some perimeter shooting we've seen. And it's Felton who comes away with that. Sampson had it, nearly lost it, got it to Demerit. Felton ends up with it. And the Lady Knights put it in Watering's hand. That shot just short. And Felton battles for it again down there and nearly comes away with it, but it is a tie-up, and Jefferson benefits from the possession arrow now. So that one did not go the way the Lady Knights planned it. Felton nearly able to save the day down there, and she is in a battle down in the paint, taking on 2 and sometimes 3 Cougar defenders. Turning the shot up by Bridget Austin. And the foul is Taori Felton's first team foul here in this third period. First one is up a little strong off the back iron. Austin settles herself here, ready for the second free throw attempt at the 4:45 mark, third period. She's got that one up, and Felton pulls down the rebound and gets down the baseline and gets that ball out of there. Zen to Watering. Watering so close, won't fall.
Number 23, Austin. That's her second.
And Austin, who was just at the line down on the other end, comes back, making the defensive play. She fouls Taori Felton. And Felton's struggles at the line have continued here. Second one up and good for the Knights' 18th point, and maybe Felton has broken the curse at the free throw line now. That could be important down the stretch. Vickers with the deuce makes it a 1-point game once again. 4-14. Matheny. Camden Matheny with the shot here. Took it, settled in. From the wing, Matheny good for three, and the Knights extend back out to a 21-17 advantage. And the Cougars are unable to answer on that trip. Miller down on the baseline, needed some help, got it from Zen. Ahead to Matheny. Camden's going to drive, put it up on the rim, contact. And the foul is going to be on Lily Demerit, I believe. That is her third.
That's her first. Team foul number 3.
Check that. That is, well, we've got another change in the roster here. Folks over in Jefferson County are mad at me right now because the roster numbers we're getting not what we think they are. So apparently, Lily Demerit is not number 3. She is number 4. Well, that's what the floor announcer is telling us. Okay, back to action here, 23-17. And a good look there for Cameron Sampson. Doesn't fall, a little bit strong off the back iron. And here comes Zen with the ball. Preston, little weave action out front. Got it back to Camden. And on the attempt at a second chance putback, Felton going to get to the line again.
That's her second. Team foul number 4.
Okay, Leanne Martin is number 4. Her second personal. Puts Felton at the line where she'll settle in with 3:11 on a stopped clock and puts the first one down in good fashion. Havoc with the rosters, but folks, we hope we're giving you enough visual information here that you know who these players are if we don't. Sampson up over the timeline with that one, distributes the ball. And here come the Cougars. Sampson gets it back off the baseline, shot won't go. Zen will pick up her personal foul, number 1. That one will rattle home, and the Cougars have 18. Another shot coming here. Free throws. All important here down the stretch, and Watering with the rebound off that miss gives Preston an opportunity to extend. And they get that ball to Matheny, and she's going to drive, beat the defender who was coming to help and was a step late. And Matheny took advantage of that, drove it right to the rack, put it up and in. 2:39 and a timeout in the action as Preston extends out to their biggest lead here of the contest thus far, 27-18. A 9-point advantage for the Lady Knights, and they are excited in the huddle. Cougars not going away. They're not going anywhere. They are huddling down to our left, out on the floor, ready to go as they break the huddle. Preston continues to strategize, and the Cougars are running down to the near end to take that ball and get it in gear here. They are ready to go. Again, wide set, and they'll work that ball. Got it to Sampson. She took a look. Not open, now out between the circles. She'll take it back and fire this time. Just a bit strong. Zinn pulls it down. Got it to Felton. Back to Matheny, and Camden brings it over the logo. And she'll drive once again and gets the roll on that one. Nice job by Matheny. Got it up soft enough off the glass that it tipped in. Back down on the other end. Little Donnybrook under the glass there. And Felton gives her second foul. Team foul number 3 for the Knights. Hahn checks back in for the Knights as the Cougars get set to try and break 20 here and keep it within single digits. Felton, the inbound, facing some pressure. Got it in. Hahn back to Miller. Miller's going to drive, turn. Got it to Watering, who'll take it straight down the lane, up off the glass. Couldn't get that one to drop. Miller with the takeaway. Felton to Matheny, who has to dive out of bounds after the ball. And the Cougars trying for a transition basket here. And Matheny will pick up the foul as she hurried back to defend after trying to save that one. First free throw up and off the mark. Bishop at the line with one more. With 1:18 remaining in this third period, Knights up by 9. And it's Watering with the rebound. And here comes Matheny over the timeline as the Knights hustle down to the other end. Matheny drives, can't get that one to fall. Up soft, bounced all over the rim, but wouldn't touch the net. 1:05 on the third period clock. Knights working here now with a 9-point advantage, looking for more. Watering looked at it, gave it back to Miller. Miller's been quiet here in the second half of this period. Minute 1 on the clock, unsure of what happened there, but the Knights have the ball out. So into the backcourt they go to Matheny. Camden will bring it over the half-court line and go back to work here. Between the circles, she spins, she dishes. Miller down the lane looking for help, got it out. Matheny drives off the glass, won't fall. Batted around, put back up. Preston cannot buy a basket here on this possession, but they still own the ball. Matheny, she'll reset. On the dribble here, she'll try again. Got a little pick from Watering. Cougars come away with it briefly. Knights gather it back up in traffic. Camden. Knights slow roll it just a little bit. Miller, she'll drive, puts it up, and the putback from the opposite side as Jillian Kahn gathers in the rebound and fires it up off glass, and good for the Knights' 31st point. Right at the buzzer, we come to the end of 3, and the Knights are up 31-20. They've got a double-digit lead. And we've got a lineup of sponsors who are showing you these contests all season long, and happy to show this one here, this regional first-round game tonight in Kingwood. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, the Vandalia Health Professionals that give you and your family the health care you need right here in Preston County. Prodigy, the locally owned, locally operated fiber-to-the-home company that brings you the ability to travel out there on the internet at the speed of light. All the bandwidth you need, great customer service, great deals. Check out ProdigyWV.com today. See what they have to offer for you. And shop and save. Our friends with the friendly smiling faces, the great deals, all the advice, and great produce and other needs that you have. They've gotten us through this cold Preston County winter. Getting on towards spring now, folks. It's coming, I promise. Don't care what the groundhog said. And shop and save can help you get ready for a great spring. But before that happens, we've still got some basketball to play. And the Cougars know that as well as anybody. They're going to work here with an 11-point deficit they want to try to overcome. They're going to have to pick up the pace here. Got that ball on the left side, couldn't get it to go, but back the other way. Shot up, shot made by Kendall Vickers. And Vickers with that makes it a 31-22 contest, back to 9 points. So they got it back to single digits here, do the Jefferson Cougars. And Preston, for their part on the offensive end, got to find a way to score the ball, and right there was the putback. Kahn, her second basket in a row, and she has stepped up big coming off the bench here in this quarter, checking back in the third quarter, continuing now into the fourth. And she scored at the end of the third, scored again here at the beginning of quarter number 4. Maya Watering picks up her third personal, and now we get a tie-up. And Knights with the possession arrow once again will gather that ball up, try to get down the other end. And again, you'll see the Cougars maybe a little light on ball pressure here as they come up and guard three-quarter court. Matheny hands that ball off. Felt good dribbler also. Cross court she goes. And then down the lane on the left side, up with the shot was Miller. Shuffled the feet there as she got it going and turns it over. So Preston with a turnover there. 6:36 on a turning clock here in Kingwood. And the foul on Macy Thomas. First team foul for Thomas, second team foul for the Knights, and Sampson on the line. First shot up and off for the senior point guard. She'll have one more as Haley Hoyer checks into the Cougar lineup here. Second shot up and made, and it's a 33-23, 10-point advantage for the Lady Knights as they come quickly into the front court here. 6.5 on the regulation clock. And that one going to be last touched, I think, by Felton and out of bounds. And the Cougars get a stop there that they really needed, and will try to come down now and chew into this lead a little bit. From the left side, just a bit short. Thomas with the rebound, and the Knights needing to get it over the timeline. skip it down into the corner. Miller took a look at that shot, now wants to drive. Shot from the paint, pretty but wouldn't fall. And back the other way, going under Felton and out. They get that ball to Sampson. She's going to distribute. Cougars looking for something to do with it there. Needed a little help, got it up off the floor, gathered it up, and a whistle as Sampson drives the baseline. Goes up for the shot. Gets the contact from Thomas, and Macy Thomas will pick up her second personal, third team foul for the Lady Knights. And that is going to send Sampson back to the line. Lady Knights want a timeout now to talk things over as they do not like the turn this is beginning to take here. Cougars in the huddle as well across the way. And as the Cougars get set to break the huddle here, 5:37 remaining in regulation. Knights with a 9-point advantage right here. Shot up. Sampson at the line. That one going to be chased down out there, and the Cougars try from the perimeter. Going to get another opportunity here. Sampson, she'll dish it back out. In traffic, shot up. Shot will not fall for Vickers, and Kendall Vickers goes to the floor hard. And Jefferson will have the ball by virtue of the possession arrow. Of more concern here, Vickers. And she is got up gimpy and is limping out there, and the official is taking a look. One of the coaches will come out. She's going to go to the side, and they'll take a look. Watering will check back in for the Lady Knights. Cougars will have the ball here. Try to get something going on the offensive end. Put that ball out a little bit far, and you can't do that with Camden Matheny on the floor. And Hoyer, who just checked in, commits her first personal. Camden Matheny at the line here, where she'll have 2 shots and makes the first. Gives the Knights their 34th point of the evening after a slow start. Good to see them down the stretch here doing well at the line. Matheny will have another, and that one's up and good. She drains them both. It's a 35-24 advantage. The Knights back out to an 11-point lead. Clock winding toward the 5-minute mark here. And the Cougars battling for it down there, and Watering stands strong, holds on to that ball in the face of 2 staunch defenders. Preston going to get possession of the ball back here after a travel by Bishop. Here come the Lady Knights. Miller needed some help, dribbled out of there herself, drove the left side of the lane. Felton stepped under, put it up, couldn't get it to go, goes to the floor, chases the ball. Matheny's got it. And again, it's a tie-up.
Possession arrow, Preston.
And Preston will keep the ball down on the offensive end here. Just a battle from the hardwood up here tonight, both of these teams. Felton pulls it out of there, but we get a whistle.
Jefferson.
And the ball goes over to the Cougars here with 4:23 remaining. And they are really going to come down and work hard offensively here, maybe going at a pace a little faster than they like. That shot won't fall, but they pull off the rebound down there in traffic. Trying to get another look here. Knights doing a good job, everybody staying home. In traffic, shot up, shot made. Hoyer with that shot. Whistle will stop play with 3:34 remaining. The score 35-27.
Leanne Martin, that's her third team foul, number 2.
Martin will pick up her third personal. Felton at the line. First shot is up and good. And Taori Felton, the talented sophomore, she'll settle in here. Got the second one. That's good as well. And now the Cougars got to go quick now with the Knights leading by 10 again. Turnover on the errant pass. So the Knights will have it. And at mid-court, right down there by the radio booth, and my buddy KG3. Miller eluded 2 defenders, drove, got the ball up, couldn't get it up on the rim, short-armed it. Felton, she'll try a 3. Preston takes a little time off the clock, gets it down to 3 minutes, but no points. And just that quick. Cougars now within 7, closest they've been for a couple minutes. Lady Knights need to get the offense back on track here. Down the lane, from the side, Kahn couldn't work her magic that time. And the Cougars right in front of the basket. That one won't go. Players on the floor, flying, bodies flying all over the place. Zen will check back in as they call out her number from the bench. And the Knights will have it out of bounds. A lot of contact in the game. Getting a little radical down there on that possession. Matheny, she'll stop. She'll send it cross court. Skipped a long pass over to Watering there. who gave it back out, and we get a whistle. And I believe a timeout called for by Coach Brian Miller and the Brain Trust here. They want a full timeout with 1:58 remaining in this one, leading by 7. And these wily Preston coaches, tell you what, they've seen 7 points disappear up in smoke too many times too quickly. And as I said that, assistant coach Bruce Huggins looked up in the air like he thought there might be some smoke in the castle. Not sure. Castle crazies over there clapping, get ready to get up and cheer as this group at the 1:58 mark on the verge of winning a first round regional contest. Don't know who's got the music going, but they need to turn it down a little. And the Knights need to turn up the offense. All right, back after that little audio gaffe, and here come the Lady Knights. Possession of the ball comes into Matheny. She'll come across the big Preston logo. And the Knights put the offense in motion here, taking a little more time off the clock as they weave out front. And we'll get a whistle, and I believe the foul will go to Cameron Sampson.
Jefferson, number 1, Cameron Sampson.
That will be her second personal
Team foul, number 3.
with 1:36 remaining in regulation here. And just
number 5, Hannah Bishop. That's her third. Team foul, number 4.
just nothing that the Cougars can do here, except they've got to foul to extend the game by putting Preston on the line. And Knights will have to make those free throws. Watering, a nice move there. Zen out front. All poked at. Matheny will go to the floor.
Well, number 5, Hannah Bishop.
And the foul on Hannah Bishop.
Team foul number 5.
So that'll be team foul number 5, and that will send Matheny to the line. Camden Matheny up and good with the first.
Leanne Martin in the lineup for Jefferson.
Martin checks in for Jefferson to give them a little more shooting ability, and Matheny gets them both. Knights have their 39th point on the board. And the Knights will take a 30-second timeout with the made free throw, leading again by 9, and they've been able to sustain that 7 to 11 point lead throughout this fourth period, and getting down toward the final minute here, trying to bring this one home in the castle. And how sweet that would be as Preston, and now we got more musical hijinks going on in the castle, but Preston hosting for the first time a regional contest here in Kingwood, and the Lady Knights on the verge of winning that very first regional game here in the castle if they can finish out this last minute 9. And Cougars bring it all the way into the front court on the roll to preserve some precious seconds. Shot up. Shot made by Demerit. 32nd point for the Cougars. And whistle and a timeout
Timeout, Preston.
as Preston,
Timeout.
and the clock is at 47.9 as the Knights will take a 30-second timeout here. Coach Brian Miller making sure everybody has their assignment. Everybody knows exactly what they're going to do, and everybody has their head on a swivel here. Don't want any unforced turnovers. Don't want any sloppy passes. Don't want to give the ball up unless you go to the line and either make or don't a couple of free throws. For the Cougars here this evening, it's been a game effort to control the tempo, and early on they kept this score down just the way they wanted to. The problem was for them, unfamiliar with the castle as they were, they had trouble scoring as well. Once things got sorted a little bit, the Knights able to get a little bit better perimeter shooting, but take nothing away from the Cougars here in this final minute. They're going to send some people to the free throw line
Jefferson, number 4.
and see if they can reel in this lead.
Team foul number 5. Sophie Zinn at the line.
Sophie Zinn will get to the line. She'll shoot 2. And Zinn coming up big with that one.
For Preston.
Zinn settles in, puts the second one up, and that's a make. And Sophie Zinn got to make them down the stretch, and she did, giving the Knights their 41st point. Cougars long 3 and clock inside 30 seconds now, and the Lady Knights come out of there with it, put it in the hands of Bella Miller. And Miller, perhaps for the last time, dribbles that one forward here in the castle. And in traffic, Camden Matheny will pick up the foul.
Ava Kennedy in the lineup.
No foul on that one. Ball out of bounds, and Miller will inbound it as the Knights stack up here on the near side, and the fans up to cheer as Bella Miller sends it in. Felton will be fouled as she turns toward the basket.
Jefferson, number 21, Haley Whaler. That's her team foul, number 5. Tiori Felton at the line.
Haley Hoyer. And the Knights can put the cap on it here as Felton settles at the line, fires up the first, nothing but net. And she gets congratulations for her teammates, settles in, one more. That's up and good. Finishing strong, the Lady Knights with their 42nd point. Clock inside 5, clock inside 3, shot up, off the mark, and fittingly, it's Felton there to grab it. 0.3 of a second on the clock, and the Lady Knights will walk back down the other end. Taori Felton back to the line. And Felton settles in. Puts another one up and in. And Knights down the stretch have done what they needed to do and finished strong at the line. Felton with a miss there, and the ball heading out, and celebration can begin in the castle as we come to the end of this one. And it is a hard-fought contest in Preston in this first round regional contest as number 8, Preston, defeats 9th-seeded Jefferson, the Lady Knights, defeating the Cougars by a score of 44-32. And they'll crank up all the music they want in the castle and have a dance party now if they like. Students across the way cheering the team on. Preston, for their win here tonight, will get the pleasure of playing old foe Morgantown High. And that'll be down in Morgantown, not a home game, so we will not be there to televise it, but we'll probably be at that game to watch it and cheer the Lady Knights on. We hope you'll do the same if you're local. If you're out there on the internet, take a look. Perhaps that'll be streamed at Morgantown High. We're not sure about that. Maybe picked up by Metro News even. We'll see what happens with that as the week progresses. Couple of boys games coming up. The boys play tomorrow at 2:30 in the castle, and a regular season finale as a rescheduled game will take place on Monday. We'll be here for both of those, and that'll be the swan song for basketball here from the castle. But tonight, it's all good as the Lady Knights pull out a 44-32 victory at home. First round regional done, taken care of, and they'll get ready for more postseason play. For the Cougars, we thank them for coming over. Spirited game, enjoyed by all. And we thank Cougar fans who may have tuned in from wherever you may be watching or anywhere else you're watching out there. If you're coming back home to Preston County on Hometown TV, we thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe button. Help more folks find our broadcast. We appreciate it. For now, for our executive producer and camera operator, Denise Blake, I'm Steve Blake. We thank you, and we'll say goodnight with these words from our sponsors.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned. That's the Delano's difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Do you remember the corner pharmacy? I sure do, where the pharmacist knows you by name and can handle all your pharmaceutical needs. Locally owned, community friendly, located at the Pierpont Landing off Old Cheap Road beside Mid-Atlantic Market, right on the corner. With a convenient drive-through, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pierpont Landing Pharmacy, 7000 Mid-Atlantic Drive, Morgantown.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. So what is the Delano's difference?
Well, most furniture stores have a huge overhead, making their prices way too high. Our low overhead keeps our prices low for you.
We shop the market, ensuring furniture quality meets our standards. We deliver. Not only deliver, but we make sure you are satisfied. If you're not happy, we're not happy.
Low prices, customer satisfaction, family owned.
That's the Delano's difference.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.